Good morning, dear students. Today we are discuss four sector of the economy. So, dear students, we have a four sector of the economy. The first one is household sector. Second one is production sector. Next one is government sector, and next one is rest of the world sector. So, dear students, first of all, we are discuss household sector. Under these sectors, the consumer is always stay. They purchase goods and services for the direct satisfaction of need. And the old factors like land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship also stay in private household sector. Next one, production sector. These sectors always contribute the value added, and all the factors work in a production sector. Under these sectors, raw material converting finished goods, and they always produce the goods and services, and they always create the utility in the goods. Next one, government sector. The sector under these production sector is always depend on government sector, because the government sector is always provided different kinds of subsidies to a production sector, and production sector is also paid some tax to government, and also government develop the rule regulation for production. Clear? Next one, rest of the world sector. Under these sector we are included import and export of goods and services from rest of the world sector. Clear beta? So we have a four sector of the economy. The first one is household sector, next one is production sector, next one is government sector, next one is rest of the world sector. Now we are discuss the next topic is circular flow. So dear students, when two or more than two sector income and output is in flow is called circular flow. Clear? We have two types of circular flow. The first one is real flow, next one is monetary flow. First of all, we are discuss real flow. Under this flow, only goods and service is in flow is called real flow. Clear? And in monetary flow, only money is in flow is called monetary flow. Clear beta? See guys, circular flow. When two or more than two sector income and output is in flow is called circular flow. See guys, that's your household sector and that's your production sector. Household sector paid factor service in the forms of land, labor, capital or entrepreneurship. Production sector paid factor payment. So that is called circular flow. We have two types of circular flow, real flow and the monetary flow. That's your types of circular flow. So dear all, we are discuss real flow. When two or more than two sector only goods and service is in flow is called real flow. That's your household sector and that's your production sector. In household sector, stay land, labor, capital or entrepreneurship. They provided services, factor service in the forms of land, labor, capital or entrepreneurship to production sector. And production sector paid factor payment in the forms of goods. So that's called real flow. Only goods and service is in flow. Next one, money flow. Two or more than two sector only money is in flow is called money sector या money flow. That's your household sector and that's your production sector. Production sector paid factor payment in the form of rent, interest, profit or wage. Household sector consumption, expenditure done from production sector. So only money is in flow, that is called monetary flow. Clear? Three sector circular flow. When income and output is in flow, only three sector is called three sector circular flow. That's your three sector household sector. Next one, production sector. Next one, government sector. Next one, money market. Clear? Household sector send factor service to production sector. Factor service. Production sector paid factor payment to household sector. Household sector consumption expenditure in production sector. Production sector paid goods and services to household sector. Household sector saves some amount deposit in money market. Household sector receives some loan from money market. Production sector saves some amount deposit in money market. Household sector receives some, production sector receives some loan from money market. Government deposits some amount in money market. Government also receives some loan from money market. Household paid some tax to government. Government paid some subsidies to household sector. Household sector also received some transfer payment. Household sector receives some factor payment. Household sector paid some factor service to government. Production sector also paid some tax government. Production sector also received some subsidies from government. Government also some consumption expenditure done from production sector, and production sector also paid some goods and services to government. That's your 4 sector circular flow. Clear? When in the economy, income and output only 4 sector flow. Is called 4 sector circular flow. See guys, that's your 4 sector. The first one is household sector, next one is production sector, next one government sector, next one money market or financial sector, next one rest of the world sector. So dear students, household sector provided factor service to production sector. Factor service. Production sector paid factor payment to household sector. Household sector consumption expenditure in production sector. And production sector issues goods and services to household sector. Household sector save some money, deposit in money market. Household sector receive some loan from money market. Production sector receive some loan from money market, and production sector paid some savings or deposit in money market. Production sector export some amount in rest of the world sector and receive some import from rest of the world sector. Household sector receive some transfer payment from rest of the world sector, paid some factor service to rest of the world sector, and receive some factor payment from rest of the world sector. Household sector paid some taxes to government. Government paid some subsidies to household sector. Household sector provide some factor service to government and receive some factor payment from government. Production sector paid some tax to government. Government also provide some subsidies to production sector. Government some consumption expenditure done in production sector, and production sector provided goods and services to government sector. Government also save some amount, deposit in money market. Government receive some loan from money market. That's your 4 sector circular flow. 4 sector circular flow. Clear? Next, injection and leakage. First of all, we are discuss injection. When some amount inject in the economy in the form of investment, government expenditure, or exports, is called injection. It have a positive effect on the economy. Next one, leakage. When some amount out of flow of the economy in the form of saving, tax, or import, is called leakage. It have a negative impact on the economy. That's your household sector, that's your production sector. Household sector paid factor service, your consumption expenditure, and production sector paid factor payment. So cash flow in the economy, the sum amount leakage from the economy in the forms of saving, tax or import. It have a negative effect of the economy. That's your injection. Some amount inject in the economy with the help of investment, government expenditure or export. It have a positive effect of the economy. ठीक. So that's your injection and leakage. So that's your chapter is finished. Clear beta? So dear students, in this chapter today we are discuss the first question is what is circular flow. Briefly explain the monetary flow and real flow with the help of curve. Next question, briefly explain 3-sector circular flow. Next question, briefly explain 4-sector circular flow. Next question, briefly explain injection and leakage with the help of curve, or briefly explain the 4-sector of the economy. All questions you will prepare on your fair copies. Thank you very much, beta.